This is a well-known Chinese folk song. It's called Boatman's Song. It was Chinese composer Ma Ke who first recorded its tunes and lyrics. The Chinese folk song expresses people's most sincere and purest feelings. Listening to the singing, you are actually listening to the voice coming from the depths of the society. Some Europeans believe that the ancient Chinese developed a scientific musical theory based on 5 musical notes, so, la, do, re, mi, and composed numerous tunes with the combinations of the 5 notes. They also believe the 7-note system used today was developed by the Chinese at around 1500 BC. Up until now, more than 300,000 Chinese folk songs have been collected. Folk songs from northwest China, sad and passionate, is the touching music of the Han ethnic group. The Chinese music history before the Song dynasty was almost exclusively the history of the music of Western China. The rambles in the sky, folk songs of northern Shanxi are the pathetic epic that reflect the real state of life of the Chinese nation over the past millennia.
树，我有了剑呐，闯闯悠，留不见那让我累个蛋蛋跑贼，哎呀，那啥好好的了。
The ramble singer starts with a high pitch and lowers it rapidly, alternating frequently and naturally between the trachea and his genuine voice. The 8,000 Rambles in the Sky songs are mostly about love and sex. It is hard to imagine that the simple and honest farmers could be so romantic and amorous. One may find it hard to relate such a love song with the solemn "The East is Red" an ode to the late Chairman Mao Zedong. "The East is Red" was sung by almost everyone in China in the 60s and the 70s, but its root lies in the moving and sad Ramble in the Sky songs.
是进城的这个跳崖杆去的时候，好像是有一条表友。有条表友，他看了以后，一条表友就给他一个，脑测一个回答吧，然后呢，他回来以后，都把这个经过小说里头是吧？再加上这个有在到时候跳崖高是有一个人别的一个崖高是，毛主席好比一盏灯。 我也后来又想出来，这个一盏灯这个只能照亮这个一家，只能照亮这一共窑洞，所以他就慢慢想说啥，毛主席比作这个一个太阳啊，最好这个东西，然后呢他就别的是东北红太阳升，中国出来个毛泽东。
Going upstream along the Yellow River, we can hear the flowers and young men. It is said a man singer calls his love flower, and a woman calls her lover boy. They performed solos or antiphonal singing while the lyrics were improvised spontaneously. In 1935, 26-year-old Fan Changjiang, reporter of Ta Kung Po newspaper, made an adventure tour in the Yellow River on a skin raft made of 120 skin bags and recorded the flowers sung by the boatmen during his travel across northwest China. The contemporary research on folk songs started with the Lyrics Weekly magazine published by Peking University in the 1920s. It was then that Chinese scholars realized the great vitality of folk arts. The vast, sparsely populated land in northwest China have affected the personalities of local people and helped bring about the wild, masculine style of local folk songs. Meanwhile, the harsh environment has left its sad, desolate, and lonely stamp on the local folk songs. Songs are lingering in every Mongolian tent. The ethnic Mongolians say they have three treasures: the grassland, the fast horses, and the Mongolian gerbils. The gerbil, a melodious song, is the most touching music of the ethnic group. The folk music of Xinjiang is all-inclusive as the place where the East met the West since the Tang Dynasty more than a millennium ago. The Xinjiang folk songs are a combination of Persian, Arabian, and Chinese music, absorbing some Russian music elements. The Mukams and the Uyghurs epics. They consist mainly of ancient cycles, songs, and folk music of Kucha, Kashgar, and Haitian. The 12 Mugams include 230 songs and 2,990 lines of lyrics.
们哦。
At the end of the 17th century, the 6th Dalai Lama wrote a large number of influential love songs. After 300 years of spreading among the ethnic Tibetans, these love songs have become an inseparable part of Tibetan folk songs. The famous epic King Garzak has been spread in Tibet in the form of folk song, and some illiterate folk singers can sing the epic continuously for days without repetition. The Yangtze River flows past the mountainous southwest areas of China, helping cultivate the local culture. Anthropologists believe the civilization in southwest China is centered in Sichuan. The Sichuan folk songs, with free rhythms and lilt melodies, often have the scale la echoing mi in the development. The lyrics, mainly about love, are lighthearted. I live at the upper reaches of the Yangtze River, and you live at the lower reaches. I miss you every day, but cannot see you, except that we drink water from the same river, as goes an ancient love song of central China. Folk songs of central China's Hubei province, gentle and sweet, are different from those of Shaanxi in the Yellow River Valley. Puccini used the Chinese folk song Jasmine Flower as the theme of his masterpiece, Turandot. The Jasmine Flower was also one of the songs brought by an American spaceship to outer space in 1997 as a greeting from man on Earth to possible extraterrestrial creatures. The folk songs in Jiangsu and Zhejiang provinces, noted for their abundance in resources and charming landscapes, are gentle and soft. A girl named Mengjiang, a local song, came from a household story. Songs of northern China are very much different from those of the southern. But songs from the plains in both parts of the country are all easy to sing and perform. The Eranjuan, a folk art form native in northeast China, is a combination of the local Yanga dance, folk song, talk show, and the folk opera of North China's Hebei province. With a variety of tunes, it well represents music of northeast China. Eranjuan actors and actresses often dance with a handkerchief or a fan in the hand. Those who hold a bamboo board are often able to make difficult poses, imitating willows or tigers. Folk songs, an expression of genuine feelings, always enrich our lives in a unique way. They have been accepted by the contemporary Chinese and will spread everywhere.